Hello, Michigan. How are you doing, Michigan? How are you doing? It's cold, but I feel very warm in this group. This is a great group. 4 days from now, we are going to win this state, and we are going to win 4 more great years in the White House. We're going to have it. We're going to have it. Unless there's something that we don't see. You know, I'm watching these Biden rallies. It's like there's nobody. Of course, he says that they want to do it that way on purpose. You know, the problem is nobody shows up. They were putting on the screen our rally. That's you. You're all famous, very famous. And his rally, there was nobody. At least he's doing a rally. He got out of the basement, so that's good. Thanks to our historic campaign to slash red tape and mobilize industry, we will deliver a safe vaccine to the American people in just a number of weeks, a couple of weeks. It's happening very fast. Great companies, the greatest companies of their kind in the world. And we got plenty of them there, too. Seniors will be first. We make seniors first, right? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. They say, will you be the first one to take it? You know, it's a no-win situation. If I say yes, they'll say, he demanded to be first. If I say no, they'll say, he had no courage. Now, we're going to take care of our seniors first. We're going to take care of our doctors and frontline workers, everybody. But it's really, and by the way, you know, without it, we're still rounding the corner. We have it. But without it, we round the corner. And it will be available free. We're doing the vaccine free. And the reason is that this wasn't your fault. This wasn't anyone's fault. This was China's fault. Just remember it. Our vaccine will eradicate the virus much more quickly and end the pandemic quickly, because we want to have our life restored just to normal. That's all we want. That's all we want, normal. We just want normal. Bring us back 7 months. That's what we want, right? And that's what the whole world wants. Look what's happening in Europe. It's terrible. It's terrible what China has done to this world. And just remember it. Just remember it. And next year will be the greatest economic year in the history of our country. You see what's happening. 33.1%. Nobody can blame. They can't believe it. They don't like talking about it. You know, they don't like talking about it. You have a new thing going. It's called... Thank you. Thank you. You hear that, Ben Carson? You hear that, Ben? I'll tell you. Nobody's ever heard that before politically. Maybe for Ben Carson. I don't know. Maybe. I love Ben Carson. Thank you, Ben and Candy. Thank you. Thank you, Candy. Joe Biden is promising a long, dark, painful winter. Did you see him at the debate? Did anybody see the debate by any chance? No, he said long, dark winter. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. That's just what our country needs, is a long, dark winter and a leader that talks about it. You know, I didn't have the privilege of going to my basement in the White House. I didn't have the privilege of going to a beautiful room on the 2nd or 3rd floor and staying there for a year and a half because I'm president of the United States. So I didn't have that. I had to do my job. And I said, you know, I could catch this thing, and if I do, I do, and I'm going to get better fast. I didn't know I was going to get better that fast. That was pretty good. I was like in and out, and, you know, I had a dose. I wasn't feeling great, but I got better. And it used to be that, say, you have lifetime immunity, right? You're immune. Now it's different. Because it's me, they say I'm good for 4 months, okay? They brought it down from lifetime to 4 months, but that's okay. I'll take it. But you know what? You have to do your job. You have to get back. You have to open up your states, right? You have to open up your states. We got to get our governor to open up our state here, don't we? You know? And if I don't sound like a typical Washington politician, it's because I'm not a politician. 'Cause 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 I'm not a And if I don't always play by the rules of Washington and the Washington establishment, it's because I was elected to fight for you, and I fight harder than any president has ever fought for the great people of this country. And I'm not just running against sleepy Joe Biden. I'm running against the left-wing media, the big tech giants. You see how crooked they are. How crooked are they? They made a mistake, you know, by not putting it. Here you have the biggest story there is, right? Corruption by Joe Biden. Forget about the son, by Joe Biden. But the son, the same thing. Look, even if Joe didn't get the 10% or the 50% that he was promised, listen to this. The son walks in, he had nothing, had no experience. He gets a job for $130,000 a month, right, on Burisma. And he gets a $3 million, they say a $3 million upfront payment. That sounds reasonable. Would anybody else take that job? A month. And he knew nothing about energy. Other than that, it sounded fine. Then he goes to China. He picks up $1.5 billion. He gets fees on that. That's millions of dollars a year. And then they give him $3.5 million from Moscow. The mayor of Moscow's wife gives him $3.5 million. You don't even hear about this stuff because they refuse. In fact, they just turned the cameras off. They refuse. No. You see, you can't have a scandal if they don't report it. So the Times and the Washington Post and all of, you know, the fake news CNN, look, they turned the cameras off. I knew that was. No, it's a terrible thing. They turn the damn cameras off when they do that. You know what happened? They go, we're here live at Joe Biden, he's doing a thing. There's nobody there. I'm looking. They're showing the sea of people, 25,000 people. They're showing it's like a sea. And the other one, they're looking, and there's like nobody there. But they've gone to that rally, and Fox has gone too. I don't know what the hell happened to Fox, right? What happened to Fox? Boy, oh boy.